What's up? Alright, fixing to do a water pump on this 28 horsepower Johnson. See? 2.8 Johnson. You got 2 bolts here, and you got 2 bolts on the other side. But in order to do your shift linkage, you got to take this plate off. And let me get these broke loose, and we'll take a look at it. All right, now I got them broke loose. Come back over here, take this plate off. If I'm in your way, I'm sorry. Bear with me. Take this plate, pop it out. You got a gasket in there, right there. It's this little paper gasket. Make sure you don't mess it up. You can change it out if you want to. You don't have to, but you can if you want to. Yeah, you got a bolt there and a bolt there. Just take the bottom one out. You're going to have to take it all the way out. You have a washer in there. Be careful with it. I'm going to go get some pliers. Like I said, I know I've done a video on one of these, but it was for a, what was it, 9.9 Nissan. This one's just a little different. First one I've seen like this. But I figured I'd give y'all something to look at. Alright, now that we got them bolts out, sometimes you may have to take a rubber mallet and hit this to, sometimes they'll freeze up in there. You can spray it down with PB Blaster, but I think I got lucky on this one. But you should just be able to pull it out like so. Let's go in the shop and change it out. Now that we got these 4 bolts loose, this piece right here, slides off there, and there's where your impeller goes, right there. Take these loose and see what we got going on. Alright, now we got all them bolts out. You want to pick it up slow because your impeller has a Woodruff key in it. You just don't want to, look, it stayed there. Old Woodruff key. And there's your impeller. And look, I told you something was going on. Look at that. That dude's broke. Right, show y'all something. This is very important. On your impeller, this is the old one, this is the new one. Y'all see the difference? This one's broke. But the difference, you see, it's got that little cutout. And it don't have a cutout on here. You want to put that cutout going down. That way your Woodruff key catches it. But your Woodruff key's it's tapered too. You want to make sure they're going the same direction or it's not gonna line up just right. Look at it. Alright, when you're putting this housing back on, I know my Woodruff key's on there because I can't spin it on my shaft. But when you're putting this housing back on, to get it to go down in there, if you'll just turn it clockwise and push down, it'll seal off. Clockwise, not counterclockwise. Clockwise. That's where everybody they mess up. And it breaks your fin off clockwise. And now put all your bolts back together and we'll install it back on the boat. You remember that blade was broke off? Always inspect your parts. There's the rest of my propeller right there. Now going back with it's pretty easy. Same way you took it off. Everything should line back up. Sometimes it can be a pain in the ass. So, it's a pain in the ass. You can take these back out. You can put this on there, then slide this through that. That's probably what I'm fixing to do, so y'all give me a minute. Try this again. The splines to the shaft didn't go in, so I just took my cowl off, turned the motor off, and it slipped right in there. Now I'm just gonna put my bolts back in here. Put all your bolts back in. Don't forget your bolt back to your shirt. Get your shift linkage and put your cover back on, and it should be ready to go. Look at that scream I want right there. But that, my friends, is how you put a impeller and a 1986 28 horsepower Johnson.